Hello students, how are you all? Shall we start our social science class? Take your social science book, all of you. Open page number 67. In the previous class, you have learned some of the part from history unit 6. So the remaining part today we are going to learn. Got it? So about Kattabomman you have learned in the previous class. Okay. So from Marudhu brothers onwards you are page number 67. Marudhu brothers. Okay. So the Marudhu brothers, Periya Marudhu and Chinna Marudhu. Okay. Periya Marudhu and Chinna Marudhu. The elder brother was called Periya Marudhu and the younger brother was called Chinna Marudhu. Got it? And also the Periya Marudhu was called as Vella Marudhu. Got it? And when already you have in the previous class I told you when the Muthu Vadukar of Sivagangai, when he died, Marudhu brothers they helped to the Velu Nachiyar Ezano to get the queen position. Okay, so after that they formed. Okay, many people they formed. And in the last years of the 18th century, Marudhu brothers organized a resistance against the British. Okay, so after the death of Kattabomman, the Marudhu brothers they worked with the brother of Kattabomman, who is Umaitori. Okay, and they blended the granaries of Nawab and caused damage and destruction to the company troops. Okay. Rebellion of Marudhu brothers. The rebellion of Marudhu brothers was also called as the second Palayakarar Wars. Okay, and it is directed by the confederacy consisting of Marudhu Bandiyan of Sivagangai, Kobala Nayak of Tindukal, Kerala Varma of Malabar and Krishnappa Nayak and Dundaji of Mysore. Okay, so in April 18 they met at Virupachi and decided to organize an uprising against the company. So Marudhu brothers and some of the people they met and they decided to make the organization against the company. Okay, and which is broke out into Coimbatore and Ramanathapuram and Madurai. Okay, so the company they got wind of it and they declared the war on Krishnappa Nayak of Mysore, Kerala Varma of Malabar and others, because they planned to organize. Yes or no? So the Palayakas of Coimbatore, Satyamangalam, Tharapuram, these all people were caught and hanged. எல்லாருமே என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, கொல்லப்பட்ட தூக்கில் போட்டுட்டாங்க பிரிட்டிஷ். ஓகே, so after that the proclamation of 1801. The proclamation of 1801 was an early call to the Indians to unite against the British, cutting across region, caste, creed and religion. The proclamation was pasted on the walls of the Nawab's palace in Tiruchirappalli fort and on the walls of Sri Rangam temple. So till it is there. Okay, so many Palayakas of Tamil country rallied together to fight against the English. Chinna Marudhu collected nearly 20,000 men to challenge the English army. Okay, so the Chinna Marudhu only collected 20,000 men. Okay, and the British reinforcement were rushed from Bengal, Ceylon and Malaya. The Rajas of Pudukkottai, Ettayapuram, Tanjavur Raja, these all stood by the British. Okay, so divide and rule policy followed by the English split the forces, the Palayakaras. Okay, so the proclamation was introduced on 1801. Okay, fall of Sivagangai. In May 1801, the English attacked the rebels in Tanjavur and Tiruchirappalli. Okay, so the British people they attacked every places. So in 1801 they attacked Tanjavur and Tiruchirappalli. The rebels went to Piranmalai and Kalayarkoil. They were again defeated by the forces of the English. So in the end of the superior military strength and the able commanders of the English company prevailed, the rebellion failed and Sivagangai was annexed in 1801. So the Marudu brothers were executed in the fort of Tirupattur near Ramanathapuram on 24 October 1801. Okay, Umaithurai and Sivathaya, these two people are the brothers of Kattabomman. Okay, so they captured and beheaded at Panjalankurchi, okay, when 16 November 1801. So 73 rebels were exiled to Bangkok in Malaya. Though the Palayakaras fell into the English. அவங்க என்ன செஞ்சிட்டாங்க, இங்கிலீஷ் முன்னாடி வந்து சரண் அடைஞ்சிட்டாங்க. Their exploit and sacrifices inspired later generation. The rebellion of Marudu brothers, which is called the South Indian Rebellion, is a landmark event in the history of Tamil Nadu. So because the British people, they had many types of weapons and most of the troops they had. So whatever they did, whatever our Palayakaras did, everything was failure, but they tried. Okay, then the Carnatic Treaty 1801, the suppression of the Palayakar rebellions of 1799 and 1800 to 1801 resulted in the liquidation of all the local chieftains of Tamil Nadu. Under the terms of the Carnatic Treaty of 31 July 1801, the British assumed direct control over Tamilagam. So after the Carnatic Treaty, they got full power on the Tamilagam, direct control. அவங்க வந்து தமிழகத்தை வந்து டைரெக்டாக கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணுறதுக்கு அவங்களுக்கு என்ன கிடச்சிச்சு, அவங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கிறதுக்கான அத்தாரிட்டி கிடச்சி. ஓகே, அண்ட் த பாளையக்கார சிஸ்டம் கேம் டு அன் எண்ட் with the demolition of all ports and disbandment of their army. அந்த பாளையக்காரஸ் நிறைய பேர் வந்து பிரிட்டிஷ்லேருந்து அவங்க பிரிட்டிஷ்க்கு நிறைய புரட்சிகள் ஏற்படுத்தி அவங்க அதிலேருந்து விடுதலையாக்கணும் இந்தியாவை நினச்சாங்க. ஆனால் அது எதுவுமே எல்லாமே என்னதாச்சு, அவங்க எல்லாமே ஃபெயிலியர் ஆச்சு. எல்லா போர்ட்ஸ் எல்லாமே பிரிட்டிஷோட கண்ட்ரோலில் வந்துச்சு. ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட் தீரன் சின்னமலை. He was born as Tirthagiri in 1756. Dheeran was well trained in Silambu, archery, horse riding and modern warfare. He was involved in resolving family and land disputes in the Kongu region, as this region was under the control of the Mysore Sultan. So in that area tax was collected by the Tippus Diwan Muhammad Ali. அந்த ஏரியாவில் திப்புவோட திவான் முகமது அலி தான் டேக்ஸ் கலெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தார். ஒன் டே when the divan was returning to Mysore with the tax money, the Tirthagiri means the Dheeran, Tirthagiri blocked his way and confiscated all the tax money. He got all the money. He snatched all the tax money from the divan. Who is that? Muhammad Ali. Okay, in the place of Chinnamalai. So he told him to Muhammad Ali to tell to Sultan that Chinnamalai, who is between Sivamalai and Chinnamalai, was the one who took away taxes. Chinnamalaikku Sivamalaikku சென்னிமலைக்கும் சிவமலைக்கும் இடையில இருக்கிற சின்னமலை தான் டேக்ஸ் எல்லாம் எடுத்துட்டு அப்படின்னு போய் சுல்தான்ட்ட சொல்லு அப்படின்னு சொல்லி அனுப்பிட்டார். ஓகே, thus he gained the name of Theeran Chinnamalai. The offended divan sent a contingent to attack Chinnamalai and both of the forces met and fought at the Noel riverbed, but Chinnamalai only got the victorious. Okay, so after the Tippu death, Dheeran Chinnamalai built a fort and fought the British without leaving the place. Okay, then hence the place is called Adanilai. He launched guerrilla attacks. Guerrilla attacks means hide and attack. நிறைய இடங்களில் மறைஞ்சிருந்து என்ன செய்வாங்க, அட்டாக் பண்ணுவாங்க. He used that method and evaded capture. Finally, the English captured him and his brothers and kept them in prison in Sangagiri. Finally, as usual, the British prisoned him. Okay, so when they were asked to accept the rule of the British, they refused. So they were hanged at. அவங்க எல்லாரும் வந்து பிரிட்டிஷ் ரூலெல்லாம் என்ன செய்யணும், ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு வந்து அவங்ககிட்ட வந்து கேட்டாங்க. ஆனால் அவங்க என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, மறுத்தாங்க. தீரன் சின்னமலை எல்லாரும். ஸோ அவங்க என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, தூக்கில் போட்டாங்க. ஸோ they were hanged at the top of the Sangagiri fort on 31 July 1805. Okay, so these all are about the Dheeran Chinnamalai and how did he get the name of Chinnamalai. We saw, is that no? Vellore Revolt 1806. Okay, so before reducing all the Palayakaras, after the Palayakaras, the Marudu brothers, Veerapandiya Kattapomman, Oomaithurai, Savathaiya, and Velu Nachiyar, like that, and Muthuvadigar, Raja of Sivagangai. These all the people they were fought against the British, yes or no? And but nothing was happened. They were killed. They were hanged, yes or no? So after them, the British they captured many of the districts from Tamil Nadu. Okay, Salem, Dindigul. These all the districts also were captured by the British people. Okay, then finally the Coimbatore also was captured by the British people at the end of the Anglo-Mysore War. Okay, so in that time many war was happened. Now you see that mutual agreement is going on, yes or no? So there is no war in between any countries, yes or no? Some months before uh, the situation was happened to make the war in between China and India, yes or no? But all the United Nations organizations are there, UN is there, yes or no? So they talk to the countries and they solve the problem. So there will be no war, yes or no? So but in the ancient time, in 1799, in 17 time, 17th century, 18th century time, many war was happened in between the countries, and also in the country also in between the states many colonism were happened because most of the other country people they went to other countries and they colonized many countries. Okay, so because of that many war revolts was were happened. Okay, so in that the British also they captured most of the districts from Tamil Nadu. Okay, and finally they annexed the Coimbatore also. Okay, with them. Then after the suppression of resistance of Kattabomman also died, and Marudu brothers also they were hanged. As an Oomaithurai, Savathaiya, they were prisoned. So all the Palayakaras, after the Palayakaras, the British they got the good chance to capture all the districts. Yes or no? So they got all the districts, all the areas from Tamil Nadu. Okay, now we say the districts. Yes or no? So in that time they were the revenue districts. So the Salem, Dindigul, like that they were there. Okay, and the British they charged already the Nawab of Yerkat only helped to the British, yes or no? He gave all the rights to the British people so that the British they tortured the Palayams and they got taxes from the Palayams and they killed many Palayakaras because of the help of the Yerkat Nawab, yes or no? So finally they came to Nawab of Yerkat and they made the treaty, okay, 1801, and according to the treaty the Nawab has to given all the places like the North Yerkat, South Yerkat, Tiruchirappalli, Madurai, Tirunelveli. These all the areas controlled by the company. Okay, and also the administrative powers also came under the control of British people. Okay, then what happened? The grievances of Indian soldiers. Okay, so in the but the resistance did not die down. The Indian soldiers, okay, some Indian soldiers also they were there worked as the Sipais of the British Indian Army. That is not the British Army, British Indian Army. Okay, so it only became the outcome was the Vellore Revolt of 1806. Okay, because the British they treated the soldiers differently, Indian soldiers differently. They treated the Indian soldiers as slaves. Okay, and they gave the low salary and they did not give any promotion. Okay, and so that all the Indian Sipais they got angry on the British. Okay, and the state of peasantry from which class of Sepoys had been recreated also bothered them much, with new experiments in land tenures causing unsettled conditions and famine breaking out in 1805. Okay, so the most opportune situation come with the sons and the family members of Tipu being interned in Vellore fort. Okay, so the trigger for the Vellore revolt came into the form of a new military regulation notified the Commander-in-Chief Sir John Craddock. Why this revolt was happened? Because the Indian soldiers, they were treated, they were tortured. Okay, the salary was not given properly, there were no promotion, yes or no, and some new regulation also they were introduced. Okay, the commander in chief, Sir John Craddock, he introduced some of the new regulations. According to the new regulations, so the Indian soldiers, they were asked not to wear caste marks or earrings when in uniform. So in that time, in 18th century, 17th century time, the people, they all were wearing the caste marks and earrings, everything. Okay, so when they wear the uniform, they should not wear the caste rings and they wear the caste marks. Okay, so the soldiers were disappointed after this. Okay, and the same, they were to be cleanly shaven on the chin and maintain uniformity about how their mustache looked. Okay, the மீசை இந்த தாடியில் என்ன செஞ்சுருக்கணும், கம்ப்ளீட்டாக சேவ் பண்ணியிருக்கும். Okay, then they introduced the new turban which was made by the fuel to fire. Okay, the most objectionable addition was the leather cockade made of animal skin. Okay, leather cockade made of animal skin. So this was the most objectionable addition. So all the Sepoys, they were against of the British. Okay, they were disappointed of the British rules. Okay, rules and regulations. So the Sepoys gave enough forewarning by refusing to wear the new turban. Said the company administration did not take heed. Okay, so the Sepoys, they were against of the new turban, தலைப்பாய். அதை அணியதுக்கு வந்து நிறைய அவங்க என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, மறுத்தாங்க. ஆனால் அட்மினிஸ்ட்ரேஷன் வந்து அதை என்ன செய்யலை, கேர் பண்ணவே இல்லை. ஸோ த ரிவால்ட் வாஸ் ஸ்டார்டட். Okay, so outbreak of the revolt. So for the beginning of the revolt. Okay, so on July 1806, in the early hours, guns were booming and Indian sepoys of the 1st and 23rd regiments raised their standard of revolt. Colonel Fancourt, who commanded the garrison, was the first victim. Colonel McRae of the 23rd regiment was killed. Next, Major Armstrong, who was passing the fort, heard the sound of firing. When he stopped to enquiry, he was showered with bullets. So many commanders were killed by the Sepoys, Indian Sepoys. Okay, who were Colonel Fancourt, Colonel McRae, and the commander, who commanded the garrison. Many people, they were killed by the Sepoys. So when he stopped to enquire, he was showered with bullets. About a dozen other officers were killed within an hour. ஒரு மணி நேரத்துக்குள்ளே நிறைய ஆஃபீஸர்ஸ் என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, கொல்லப்பட்டாங்க சிப்பாய்ஸ் மூலமாக. Among them, Delhi Poban belonged to his Majesty battalion. Okay, so in that time, Gillespie's brutality. Okay, the Major Hoods, who was outside the fort, informed Colonel Gillespie the cavalry commanded in Arcot. Gillespie reached the fort along with a squadron of cavalry and the command of Captain Engat 9 a.m. In the meantime, the rebels proclaimed Faith Hyder, Tipu's eldest son, as their new ruler and hoisted the tiger flag of Mysore Sultans in the fort. So when the fort, Vellore fort, many officers were killed by the Sepoys as another rebels. So it was informed to the Gillespie, who was the commandant in cavalry in Arcot. Okay, the Major Hoods gave the information to the Gillespie, and when he got the information, he reached the fort along with the cavalry at 9 a.m. exactly 9 a.m. Okay, in the meantime, many officers were killed by the rebels. Okay, so in that time, before he comes, the rebels proclaimed the faith Haidar, who was the eldest son of the Tipu. They proclaimed that their new ruler is faith Haidar, and they hoisted the tiger flag of Mysore Sultan in the fort. Okay, so after that, who came? The Gillespie came. Okay, and he thrown, you see there, but the uprising was swiftly crushed by called Gillespie, who threw to win all war ethics. In the course of suppression, according to any witness account, 800 soldiers were found. So when Gillespie came, he and with soldiers, all the people, most of the rebels were killed, more than 800. Okay, eyewitness account, only 800 people were found death in the fort alone. Okay, and 600 soldiers were kept in the confinement in Tiruchirappalli and Vellore awaiting inquiry. Okay, so most of the people, they were killed because of the Vellore revolt. Okay, so in the fort, most of the people, they were killed. Gillespie came and he attacked. After that Vellore revolt, he got many awards from the company because he only came and protected many officers. Yes or no? So for that he got the award. It will be seeing the next. Okay. Estimate of revolt. Before seeing estimate of revolt, consequence of revolt. 6 of the rebels convicted by the court of inquiry were blown from the guns. 5 were shot death, சுட்டு கொண்டுட்டாங்க. 8 were hanged, தூக்கில் போட்டாங்க. திப்பு sons were ordered to be sent to Calcutta. திப்போட சன்ஸ்லாம் என்ன பண்ணாங்க? கல்கத்தாக்கு அனுப்பிவிட்டாங்க. The officers who were the British officers, yes or no? The officers and men engaged in the suppression of the revolt were rewarded with prize money and promotion. Okay, so those who were suppressed the revolt, they got the rewarded and prize money and promotion also. And the called Gillespie only, he gave and he stopped the revolt. Yes or no? So for him 7,000 pagodas he got. Okay, Gillespie. However, the commander-in-chief Sir John Craddock, the adjutant general Agnew, and Governor William Pending, these all were held responsible for the revolt, removed from their office and recalled to England. Okay, so when the revolt was happened, in the time Governor William, Adjutant General Agnew, Sir John Craddock, these all were there, but they did not give any responsible, so they removed from their office and they recalled to the England. Okay, the military regulations were treated as withdrawn. So finally, the estimate of revolt, the Vellore revolt failed because there was no immediate help from outside. Okay, the Gillespie only they came. He got information from the major goods. So the people, the sepoys, they did not get any help from the outside. That is one of the reason for the failure of the revolt. And the recent studies show that the organizing part of the revolt was done perfectly by Sabsidos, Sheikh Adam, and Sheikh Hamid and Jamadi Sheikh Hussain of the 2nd Battalion of 23rd Regiment, and 2 Zabdidas and Jamidar Sheikh Gazim of the 1st Battalion of the 1st Regiment. So Vellore revolt had all the forebodings of the Great Rebellion of 1857. So in that Vellore revolt, most of the people, they were killed. Yes or no? Many people, they were hanged, and most of the rebels, they were shot death and they were blown from the guns. Yes or no? So the Vellore revolt had all the foreboding of the Great Rebellion of 1857. So the only difference was that there was no civil rebellion following the mutiny. So the 1806 revolt was not confined to Vellore fort. It had its echoes in Bellary, Valajadabad, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Nandidarg, and Sangaridarg. So these all the places also revolt was happened, not only in the Vellore fort, and also the Valajadabad, Bellary, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Nandidarg, and Sangaridhark also. This type of war was happened in those areas also. Okay, so from this lesson you have learned many things. Is no? You have learned about the Palayakaras. What is Palayam? Okay, so the each Palayam were ruled by the Palayakaras, and the Palayakaras, the British East India Company, they put the tax as no, for the Nawab family, so that the Kattabomman, they were again, the conflict was happening between the Palayakaras and the British East India Company. Is no? So in Palayakaras, especially Pulitevar, Velu Nachiyar, Veeramadya Kattabomman, these all are the special characters. Is no? Marudhu brothers also. Okay, and the Dhiran Chinnamalai also were against the British. Okay, so and the reason for the Vellu revolt and the ruthless manner in which it is oppressed by the Gillespie are detailed. Okay, so from this lesson you have learned many things. Okay, so what are the lessons have completed? You have to write all the classworks, all the short answers in the classwork note. Okay, finish your classwork. When you bring the note, your note should be very neat. Got it? And you see there, book page number 70, map is there. Book page number 70, map is there. All the places, the centers of early revolts against British rule in Tamil Nadu. What are the places are given? Vellore, Yerkad, Madras, Valajadabad, Sangagiri, Chinnamalai, Coimbatore. What are the areas you have learned? You have seen in this lesson. All the areas are given. You see the district. Kalakadu, Tirunelveli, Kalakadu, Kayathar, Nerkattam Seval, Kutralam, Sivagiri. These all the places are there in Tirunelveli. Okay. And also Panjalam, Kurchi, Etepuram. These all are there in Nagalapuram or in Thoothukudi. Okay, and also Srivilliputtur, Sirvayal, Ramanathapuram, Kalayar Kovil, Sivahangai, Madurai, Kallarpatti, Pudukkottai, Dindikkal, Virupachi. So like that, most of the places are given page number 70. Okay, so already I have told you to buy the Tamil Nadu map. Okay, those who have bought, you have to practice every day. Okay, what are the maps are there in the book? You have to practice every day, and also you have to study all the timeline events. Okay, what timeline events, both volume already I have given as homework. Yes or no? So all the timeline events you have to study and write. Okay, you can get 5 mark very easily. Surely exam will be there. Again and again I say, exam will be there. Be ready for the exam. Study. Got it? And your homework is write the short answers from history 6th unit. Okay, from this lesson you are going to write all the short answers as your homework. Okay, what are the short answers are there? You see there. First question is, what were the duties of the Palayakaras? Identify the Palayams based on the division of East and West. What was the significance of the Battle of Kalakadu? What was the bone of contention between the company and Kattabomman? Highlight the essence of the Tiruchirappalli Proclamation of 1801. So 5 question answers are there. Is there no short answers are there? Everything are very important. Okay, and also they are very easy also. Is there no? So when you write the classwork or homework, you have to study and write. It will be good to you. Okay, so if you study now, very easy for the exam. Is there no? So if you don't study, That will be very hard. You cannot study everything together. Got it? So prepare for the exam and study everything. Okay, so almost 6 lessons have completed in the history, only history, and geography also many lessons have completed. Is an economics, civics also 3 lessons have completed. So what are the lessons have completed? Study everything. Got it? Almost we have completed 11 plus 3 14 17 lessons we have completed. Is 10 more lessons are there, so that also will be given you. Okay, study every day. So 18 lessons are completed. Economics second unit also completed. Is 18 lessons are completed. So remaining lessons, so economics only 1 lesson is there, and civics only 2 more lessons are there. History and geography also 2 more lessons. History only 4 lessons are there. Is it will be taught the coming days. Got it? So study everything and prepare for the examination. Got it? We will see you tomorrow.